the sky has never said a single word, and David says it's been preaching a sermon every day since creation. Welcome back to Daily Bread Chronicles, Day 19 of the Psalms Lean series, following BibleProject's One Story That Leads to Jesus, reading plan free at BibleProject.com. Today we're in Psalm 19, and it's got one of the most beautiful ideas in all of Scripture packed into just a few verses. Let's get into it. Psalm 19. For the director of music, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day after day they pour forth speech. Night after night they reveal knowledge. They have no speech, they use no words, no sound is heard from them. Yet their voice goes out into all the earth, their words to the ends of the world. In the heavens God has pitched a tent for the sun. It is like a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, like a champion rejoicing to run his course. It rises at one end of the heavens and makes its circuit to the other. Nothing is deprived of its warmth. The law of the Lord is perfect, refreshing the soul. The statutes of the Lord are trustworthy, making wise the simple. The precepts of the Lord are right, giving joy to the heart. The commands of the Lord are radiant, giving light to the eyes. The fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. The decrees of the Lord are firm, and all of them are righteous. They are more precious than gold, than much pure gold. They are sweeter than honey from the honeycomb. By them your servant is warned. In keeping them, there is great reward. But who can discern their own errors? Forgive my hidden faults. Keep your servant also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. Then I will be blameless, innocent of great transgression. May these words of my mouth and this meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Psalm 19 opens with something strange when you slow down and think about it. The heavens declare the glory of God. Day after day they pour forth speech. No words, no voice, no language anyone can translate. And yet David says creation has been communicating something true about God to every single person who's ever looked up, in every culture, in every century, with zero exceptions. Then, halfway through the psalm, David pivots from the wordless sermon of the sky to the written words of God's law, calling it sweeter than honey and more valuable than gold. Did you know this psalm is often called a bridge between general revelation, what creation shows us about God without words, and special revelation, what Scripture tells us directly? David is essentially saying both point to the same God, just in different languages. The psalm ends with one of the most quoted prayers in the Bible. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight. Has creation ever spoken to you about God in a moment when words weren't enough? Tell me about it below. That's Psalm 19 for Day 19. If this stirred something in you, hit follow or subscribe so you catch tomorrow's reading, and share this with someone who needs to be reminded that God is still speaking, even in the silence. I will see you in the Word tomorrow.